I'm Ashton Addison from the Crypto Coin Show, and today on Blockchain Interviews with Erik Waters, crypto enthusiast from Odin Bot. Erik, welcome to the show, and thanks for taking the time.
Hey, how's it going, Ashton? Yeah, thanks. I'm happy to be here. It's great to be here representing Odin Bot. So let's just dive into it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm personally excited to hear a little bit more about copy trading and on Solana. I know there's a lot of traction going on Solana still, despite upwards conditions, downwards conditions of the market. It seems like Solana is the place to be building these kinds of technologies. So excited to dive into all of that today. I'd love to just start off our conversation, if I could hear from you, sort of a high level on what is OdinBot, what has the team built, and what are the main purposes of it, and then we can dive into all the details.
Great, awesome. So pretty much OdinBot is your Solana trading bot, and it's designed specifically for very fast copy trading. Right? So many bots say that they're the fastest, but from our testing and from our user feedback, we regularly beat our competitors by huge margins. Right? And a big bottleneck when it comes to copy trading is finding good wallets to mirror, right? Because you don't want to just be mirroring a wallet that has constant losers, right? So what we do at Odin is provide a daily curated list of profitable wallets free to our community in there. So you can jump in there and have access to those wallets already and kind of get yourself ahead of the game.
And I feel like when you are copy trading, you're already like looking for just an easy solution. You're like, I don't want to do the trades myself or find the next 100x. If I can just find some profitable wallets or some big whales or hedge fund that has 100 million, they're probably pretty smart. I can take the risk and copy off of them. So with OdinBot, what makes the platform, you mentioned the speed, but is there something that makes it distinctive? And also, how easy is it to start? Everyone's already looking to make it easy by copying.
Great questions. So a lot of the backend architecture, we kind of like to gatekeep because it's what makes us, stand out against our competitors. But that's when it comes to speed. Now, on the front end, Odin is beautifully designed. It's a great intuitive web app. It's like where most Solana trading bots are going to exist exclusively on Telegram and have that bot feel, right? So we pride ourselves on for instance, I showed it to a buddy of mine the other day, and he said, "Well, this looks like I just got it from the App Store," right? So that also is huge, right? When you're looking at building on a chain, especially on Solana, right? Making a product that has you, not really feel like you're grinding in Telegram like all the other. So that's what we like. And I mean, as you asked, getting started, I mean, with the resource that we've given in our Discord server for newcomers, right? The main hurdles are mostly individual risk management and patience during the learning process, right? Like you mentioned, a lot of this is kind of taking the guesswork out. So some people just want to come in and think that they could copy any old wallet. Well, that's not the case, right? There's still a learning process. So if you have your patience and you can make it through that, then you'll end up developing, you could look at a little skill for,
Yeah, well said, Erik. And I have seen other copy trading platforms or bots on Telegram, and it can be convenient, but also it's not for everybody. And yeah, there is a big user base on Telegram already, but there's also millions and millions of traders who are in the traditional world or are used to platforms, and they're like, why am I using this chat bot to trade? I'm not used to that at all. So I think building an app is the right direction for more mainstream adoption. And maybe, a little Telegram add-on for convenience in the future is a nice touch, but I feel like having that app is building a solid foundation. And now, when you are starting to copy trade, say you've never copy traded before, obviously you're going to have some funds in your wallet to be able to copy trade. Probably not as much as the $100 million hedge fund, if that is, that you're following, but you're going to need to add in some, I'm guessing, Solana coin, and then there's some steps you need to actually make a trade that's copying. So could you walk me through how that would work as somebody who's never used the platform and hasn't funded a wallet yet?
I absolutely can. Yes. So like I said, you have to fund the wallet, right? So, for instance, I'll walk you through exactly what I did, right? So I had some Solana hanging out in my Phantom wallet. I sent that to the Odin wallet, the OdinBot wallet. And then from them, pretty much what you do is now you have to find a wallet to mirror, right? And so you find a wallet to mirror, and then there's certain settings in there, and depending on how much you're working with to start with, and you can set that up however you like, and then you're pretty much good to go. Forgetting a little bit more the specifics, you can, there's some settings in there that you can set it to how many times you're buying, when that wallet buys. Are you buying one time an hour if he buys? Are you buying 3 times, right? And then you can set, are you going to sell your whole position? And so it really gets into a lot of that stuff. And that's why in the Discord we have a lot of information to help the newcomers out so they can really, go through and read and get educated on, what copy trading is all about and get into the nitty gritty. But it was a pretty cool experience for me because I came from the Telegram bots, not trading at all ever, with these meme coins. And then this cycle I decided to dive into the meme coins, and Telegram's bots were it. And now using Odin Bot, I'm just, man, I almost never want to go back to the Telegram bot just because of the user experience is so amazing.
No, that's good to hear. And with the Discord and finding the whales to mirror, or the good traders, how exactly does that work? So are they all just posted and sort of updated in the Discord where you're in the group chat and then you can see the wallets, or how much they have or what they're trading? How do you sort of choose who to copy?
That's the hardest part, right? And that's where most of the time is going to be dedicated to doing the research and putting in the screen time. So what we'll do is, we give you the list, and then from there, kind of, it's on you, right? So then you would take these different addresses, and there's certain tools like WalletX, Cilio Finance, Nansen, and you can even use good old SoulScan, to look at some high probability winners that you're going to be following, but that's what we do there. And aside from that, it's just going to be, kind of plug and play. Hey, let me put this wallet in. Let me see their history. Okay. No, I'm not doing that one. Let me put this one in. Okay. And you're able to see, hey, if there's, a wallet with a 92% win rate, I'm going to follow that as opposed to someone that has like a 71% win rate. Right. But that, and I think that's what differentiates the successful copy traders, or not, is, who's putting in the time to really, go. Because if you get a list of 8 wallets, some people just fourth one down looks good to me, right? And so that's not the way to do it, right? And then others are going to plug every single one of those in every day, every time we upload one, and then they're going to be the ones that are going to consistently find these wallets trading with high win rates.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And of course, if you want to be successful, it's not just as simple as, it's not some just deposit and check back at the end and, you've 10x'd your money. There has to be some research involved in there. I feel like having the wallet addresses, obviously that's needed, but then having some kind of user interface where you can really simplify the layout of seeing, how active are each of these wallets, or which one has the highest success rate. Because when you look on, SoulScan being one of the oldest sort of just blockchain explorers, you're sort of just seeing, okay, they sold some tokens, they bought some tokens, but it's really hard to just paint that picture nicely on, well, what was the value? What was the trade profit and frequency? Do you think that there's a specific app, or maybe in the future, something an Odin Bot can make a picture painted more nicely of, here's the layout of the wallets that you like to follow and how profitable they are right now, to make it easier to choose which wallets to copy trade from?
Yes, I'm sure there definitely will be. But that's where WalletX comes kind of into play right now, right? Because we've partnered with WalletX to help our community find the most profitable wallets to copy trade.
Okay.
Now there's a free version to that, and then there's an affordable version as well that you could pay monthly to, and you get great detailed trading metrics on the Solana wallet and access to thousands of pre-vetted alpha wallets as well. And so WalletX right now, in my opinion, would be your go-to for everything that you just mentioned, right? You could even use Odin code at checkout to get 20% off of the premium WalletX subscription. But that's what I would send people to, because that's going to give you a good breakdown, just like you were mentioning.
Yeah, no, that's great, Alpha. And I like how you put that. There's the free version and then there's the affordable version. So that's awesome. I'm going to check that out as well, and I can leave a link to that, as well as all the OdinBot links and stuff we'll add in. Now, a couple more questions on the platform. So you mentioned at the beginning you had a Phantom wallet. Can you trade from any wallet, or you always just fund into the OdinBot platform?
Yeah, so OdinBot's is a fully on-chain trading wallet. So it's a hot wallet. A new hot wallet is spawned every time a new user creates an account, right? So then you just fund that wallet. You can export the wallet private keys for more control and security if you want, but that's how it's done. Yeah.
Okay.
Strictly sent from an exchange, wherever you're keeping your crypto, wherever your Solana, and it has to be sent to the OdinBot wallet itself.
Yep, that makes sense. And with the platform being on Solana, I know you mentioned, the speeds obviously are great, the costs are low, but there's also the assets themselves, or the coins, they're the ones that are on the Solana chain. Is there anything specific, besides what I've mentioned, on why Solana is the best technology for copy trading and why Solana is the best for OdinBot?
Well, I mean, right now, I think what we're seeing is Solana, for one, has some of the cheapest transaction costs, right, out there. It's also got a high level of meme coin trading volume, right? And so when you're looking at those things, onboarding public, that's one of the things you want to see. Is it cheap to use, right? And are people there? And so that's why we figured Solana would be a great place to start. And especially when it comes to the meme coin. So the copy trading is pretty much centered around this meme coin craze and making this, in our opinion, the best chain to start with. So
Okay, yeah, no, I've seen a lot on Solana. It's continuing to grow, and I have high hopes for the Sol coin itself, but also just the community. It seems, meme coins or not, it seems like the community is on Solana. At least they all have a unified vision. So I'm guessing we're nowhere near the end of, what, is to become of the size of the community of Solana.
Right. And I think you said it perfectly, the size of the community. So I think if you're looking at the ecosystem as a whole, anything that's involved with Solana, is going to grow. And so that's, be here to grow with it.
And there's a system where, is there a referral system for the whales that are trading, or just for when you sign up, you can also have other people sign up with you so that you can earn extra on top of the profits that you may make from actual copy trading?
So when it comes to the referral system, pretty straightforward. So when you can access the affiliate, right? There's a tab in there. You go to the affiliate menu tab, click on it. You'll see the dashboard. You can copy your link. You can share it with your friends, wherever you want, and then you'll get the fees tracked from the referrals, right, from that link. And OdinBot, as of right now, has the highest commission in the industry at 40% of all trading fees from the referrals. So everybody gets that link if you choose to when you sign up, and that's it.
Okay, that sounds great. And all of that is that information, and you mentioned the wallets that are being posted, is that all on Discord? And what else can people tap into on Discord, if they're looking for support or how to figure all of this out?
So yes, that's going to be in Discord. Okay, you'll head into Discord, go through all the check-ins and sign up, and then you're going to go and you'll just scroll through it, and you'll see an Odin's Alpha channel, right? And you click on that and you go in and you'll see new lists curated daily, sent in, and then it's up to you. And then so that's one aspect. You're going to see us in there. They're amazing community, so we'll answer any questions. That very, very active. We always have our little fun with the memes and community building stuff, but that's going to be your main hub for all the announcements and the main community chat. If you have any help or need any help, head in there, open up a ticket, and we'll help you out there. And We do have a Telegram, more kind of a hangout spot, but this is where you're going to get all your technical support and questions answered if need be. So it's a great. I've been hanging out there more and more myself. It's a nice, and it's constantly growing too. So it's pretty cool to watch.
That's awesome. And what would you say are some of the main challenges in scaling a copy trading platform like Odin?
So the main challenge and bottleneck is sourcing profitable wallets to copy trade consistently, right? Not just it's like, hey, can we constantly do this? So, that's one of the reasons why we do have our daily list of newly sourced alpha wallets, so that users can go in there and constantly just get updated, right? And not just hey, this is a kind of one-off thing you're getting from us. So
yeah, no, and that makes sense, especially when everyone knows that the market, there's a certain time of the crypto markets where everything is up and you can just buy anything, and you can copy anyone and you're winning. But when the market's sideways or down, a sideways market is much harder. You have to be much more strategic in making the right trade and getting buying the support and selling the resistance. Otherwise, you're not going to be as profitable. So I feel like you need to build a platform that can source best traders that can win in a sideways market.
Right. You said it perfectly. We're at sideways markets. You're going to look for, and the data is going to speak for itself, right? So you'll find those wallets, right? And you'll say, hey, okay, I'm adding you to the, because you can not only follow one wallet in Odin, right? You can follow a handful, right? And so, you can just add them to your list, right? And it also, Odin has a great feature that I love too, where let's say, you got a couple of wallets you're mirroring, oh man, I got to go to sleep, or I got a family event or something, right? You don't want to be, not present, right? Because you're worried about somebody dunking your Odin wallet. So you can literally just hit, okay, boom, a little button there, and it toggles the trading on and off for you. So you can give yourself, your settings are all still set up, but you can just put a nice pause on there while you're out there. But anyway, I just to digress a little bit, yeah, and that's so one of the reasons why we, because that's what copy trading is. That's a product, right? Is providing wallets to copy, right? It's one thing just to say, hey, we have a product that can copy trade, but we're not going to give you any wallets. That's up to you, right? So we're kind of, no, we have the product, and then here's the wallets, right? So
yeah, that's the secret ingredient, is the profitable wallets. Otherwise, you could be copy trading losers all day, but it's not going to be very fun.
Not at all.
So what is part of the long-term vision for OdinBot? And also, what do you think about the vision of copy trading on Solana and in crypto trading as something more legitimate that becomes a huge category of crypto?
So the long-term vision, I think, is just to provide the highest quality product on the market, right? Not just for Solana, but for other chains as well. Right? And when you're looking at copy trading, it's already making huge waves in the blockchain industry, right? It's just disrupting insider trading and causes massive scrutiny, right? So, for on-chain information that didn't really exist before, right? And so we see this as a positive net effect on the industry as a whole. And I think when you look at something like the crypto industry and you have a product like copy trading, and we can, have a system when we're vetting the wallets, you're looking at, just a really nice, and, how do I even word this? I was just thinking of my personal experience because, I'm not a crazy trader, but so when I come across a product like this, it gives me hope that I can share in some of these gains that some of these guys are making out there, and so I think hope for a chance to be net positive out there with your wallet, and kind of give people a little confidence to then, dive in and learn more about trading themselves. So I think that also provides a little segue into people learning how to trade and then making money for themselves. And I think that's huge. And I think that's, where the real fun comes into play is, hey, how can we onboard people into an environment get them comfortable with learning a skill that could potentially enhance and change their lives for themselves or their families. And I think that's where it is.
That's great, Erik. You've spoken like a true visionary. That was way more than just the roadmap of the future of Odin Bot. So very cool, and I completely agree. And the potential out there is huge. Seeing some of these people who've traded meme coins that eventually become multi-billion-dollar market cap. People like Murad made hundreds of millions off of the next platform or the next Dogecoin or something like that. So there's definitely an opportunity, and if this is one of the avenues that helps people take back the power for themselves, then power to it. So I'm wishing the Odin team all the best in growing copy trading and making a more legitimate, easy to use user experience to get involved in trading more. What's the best way to say you haven't used it all, you've never copy traded? Is it the first step to go to the site or jump in the Discord, or is there any other recommendations on how to get started on it?
Yeah, first step would be, hey, go to OdinBot's Twitter page, jump in the Discord, say hello, and then one of us will help guide you into getting you in front of the best information that you can in the Discord, and then you take it on from there, right? That would be it. So everything's in the Discord, and we'll see you there.
Sounds great. I'll leave all the links in the show notes below. Appreciate your time, Erik, today. Thank you for the information on copy trading, OdinBot, Solana. All the best in your trading and everything, and I'll see you on OdinBot.
Ashton, yes, thanks for having. It's been great for me to be here. Have a great day, and we'll see you out there on the blockchain.